Hi there, Hubert, sharing today's lesson. Today's lesson is a tip, a trick that I'm using more and more that is so powerful and so simple. And it is an antidote, so to speak, against craving, against fear, against very, very strong emotions that create in you, that have the power to create a certain response in you, response that you don't always like or you don't always want to use. So in the case of somebody having an addiction, then it's going back to this addiction, acting out. Somebody being fearful is just following this fear and escaping the situation, or retracting into yourself, or not saying anything when you would like to rebel, you would like to speak out loud, you would like to express your opinion and confront somebody or something. It may be going for food, going for something to drink, to smoke, to ingest, to inject yourself. Indulging, it may be whatever it is. Those things, when you want to stop doing those, when you notice that they are not resourceful, most of the time you look for a trick, for something to do. You look for another way of doing when you are faced with strong emotions, strong feelings, stressful situations. You look for doing. And really the trick is really not to do. It's really exactly the opposite. Don't do anything. You feel this triggering emotion, feeling, don't do anything about it. Be there, observe it in a passive way. It is there, you notice that it is there, you notice how strong it gets, you notice how it uses different strategies to get you acting out or flying away or whatever it is that you do all the time when you are faced with this situation, with this emotion, with this thought, this feeling. But instead you don't do anything. You just observe. You just notice. If you are triggered, so to speak, if this emotion happens when you are in the context of doing something else, for example, you are at work, or you are engaging with somebody, talking with somebody, or you are, I don't know, on the street, or whatever form it may take, don't escape. You just don't do anything about it. You just observe it. And you continue doing what you were doing. You don't interrupt the task that was at hand. You don't interrupt the conversation. You stay there. You stay courageous and you face whatever is inside of you. You don't even have to fight this emotion. You don't even have to push it away. You don't even have to struggle in any way. You just stay there. You just don't do anything. You just noting it, taking note and noticing it, noticing how strong it gets, noticing how strong the desire becomes to act out, to behave in a certain way, to escape or to cope. But you don't do it. You stay there. You were doing something, for example, you were at work, something very stressful happened, and in those cases, most of the time you just, I don't know, go get three cups of coffee or 5 bars of chocolate. Now you just don't do it. You stay there. Okay, there is stress. Okay, there is tension. Okay, there is pressure. I stay there. I'm just continuing what I was doing. I observe this stress in me going stronger. I observe the responses in my head shouting to me, go to the coffee machine, but I stay there. I continue to do what I was doing. I don't care. It's okay. I stay with it. I face it. I face the music. And then, with sometimes you will recognize that whatever you thought it was, this feeling, however strong you thought it was, however powerful you thought it was, just by staying there, noticing it, being curious, just being curious about how it's going to evolve, you notice it's getting weaker and weaker, and it starts to go away. It's just like the kids on Halloween coming knocking at your door for sweets. If you don't want to give them, if you don't feel like opening the door, you just don't. They're gonna knock for a while. They may knock stronger, harder. They may shout louder and louder. They may look at the windows. They may try to see if inside you are there or something. But if you don't want to open, if you don't feel like opening, if you just feel like continuing doing what you were doing, then you just don't open. And they will go away after a while. They will notice that they cannot drag you out of what you were doing. They cannot drag you out of your balance, out of yourself. They cannot control you in such a way that they make you come and open the door. It's the same with the emotion. Stay there, be with it, don't do anything. And you will notice at how fast it will go away. Try this, not doing it.